Hello everyone, this is Steve Afasi from Elite Business Insurance, and I wanted to discuss with you tow truck insurance and the cost affected with tow truck insurance. There's a few different lines of coverage for a tow company that is very important. First and foremost, which is the most expensive, is going to be the commercial auto insurance. And what the commercial auto will cover you for is if you're driving the vehicle, you get into an accident, you damage your property, somebody else's property, you harm bodily injury, harm to them or yourself, that's what your commercial auto policy is going to cover. On the commercial auto policy, you could endorse something called on-hook towing. And depending on what kind of tow company you have, if you're just doing local towing, you're just hooking up the vehicle, dropping it off, that would be considered an on-hook towing coverage. And what that does is it covers the vehicle that is hooked up to your tow truck. So if you're towing a vehicle, say you're hooking up a Beamer, it's worth $50,000. You hook it up to your truck and you drive it. You get into an accident while that vehicle is hooked up and that vehicle gets damaged. If you do not have on-hook towing coverage on the policy for covering the vehicle, for say it was $50,000 vehicle, if you didn't have on-hook towing for $50,000, then you would have to pay the difference out of pocket. If you didn't have on-hook towing at all, you would have to pay the whole amount out of pocket. So as a tow company, you must have on-hook towing and commercial auto insurance. They're the two most important coverages on the insurance policy for the towing risk. Now, there's other additional coverages such as a garage keeper's liability, which would cover you in the case that you have an open lot which you store vehicles in. So if you're towing a vehicle and you have a yard and you tow the vehicles to the yard and you're waiting for either a customer to pick them up or if you're doing repairs on them or whatever, while the vehicles are in your possession, you want to make sure that they are covered for a garage keeper's liability insurance policy. Meaning that if somebody comes in and vandalizes or steals the vehicles, or a fire or flood or hail or wind or rain happens and damages the vehicles, you're going to be held accountable for the price of those vehicles if you do not have the sufficient coverages for the garage keepers on your lot. Lastly, there's general liability insurance coverage, which would protect you in the case that somebody was to get injured in your work area. So if you were towing a vehicle and you put a say you had a car jack on the ground and someone happened to trip over it, that's what general liability would cover you for. It's not the most important coverage, I wouldn't think, for a tow company, but it is required. A lot of times if you're doing towing work for specific auto clubs, they're going to require that you have insurance limits of commercial auto, on-hook towing, general liability, and possibly garage keepers if you're going to be storing the vehicles. So Elite Business Insurance, we specialize in tow trucks. We write tow trucks all around the nation, and I could definitely help you out. If you're a startup business, if you've been in business for a while, if you've had any history of insurance claims, if you haven't had any prior insurance, or if you have prior insurance, we could definitely help you out. We have hundreds of markets in the state of Florida, thousands of markets throughout the nation in which we could shop your insurance around and find you the best coverages for the best price. Give me a call. Let me know about your business. Let me know what your intentions are, what kind of coverage you're looking for. If you're paying too high of a price, if you're just looking for startup company coverages and you just want to know what price indications to expect, give me a call. We'd be more than happy to help you out. 1-800-850-8819, Elite Business Insurance. We will give you the best coverages for the best price. Elite Business Insurance. We are elite.